Come on. Good morning, guys. Hopefully that switched over. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm waiting for one of my pages to load. I'm not sure why one's not loading, the other is. Hopefully you're having a great Wednesday. I believe it's Wednesday. Days are starting to run together. I tell you, running together. All right, there we go. Everything should be loaded now for me. We're going to be doing a good stream. We're also going to be doing a giveaway today, guys. 2 $5 gift cards to enter there, and that is where we'll be doing. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, that is. There we go. Why I can't hear my other screen. Put my earbuds will help. We are doing 2 $5 gift cards. Tomorrow's stream has been moved. I have some appointments that I have to do, so we moved it. We moved tomorrow's stream to Friday, and then possibly Friday's stream on Saturday. So we will see how things go. I'm gonna let people roll in before we start going. I know it's still a little early. I possibly started like 5 minutes early or something like that. Hopefully. And why is my camera going dark? I left all the lighting on. My wife's birthday, Valentine's Day, was decent. For her, it was great. For me, it went sideways. First, I got my finger caught in the mailbox. Dislocated it. It's back in now, so we're good. Then one of the knives we'll be showcasing later today, I cut my other finger off with on the same day. Bled everywhere. It was an eventful day for me. That's all I'm going to say. For her, it was a great day. It's all right. I deal with pain pretty well, so I mean, the dislocation, I just put it back in. The cut finger, we just bandaged it up. The worst part is the cut's actually underneath my fingernail. So it's underneath there, there's a huge split. And you can only see it while you're pulling it down, and I don't want to pull it down because it'll crack back open. I was trying to clean the knife after making dinner, and I said to myself, I'm going to cut myself. And as I said it, I tried to move my hand away, knowing I was about to hurt myself, and I ended up doing it anyways. If you guys know sharp knives, I mean, at least it was a sharp knife and not a dull knife, because a dull knife would have just cut, tore, you know. Instead, it was just a nice slice. So hopefully you guys are all having a great Valentine, or had a great Valentine's. Maybe I should have got more sleep. No, here's the thing about it. I don't have a knife cleaner, so I was doing it kind of dangerously with a little tiny sponge, and I had to clean it because I was using it to cut meat, so I had to actually get it clean. Unfortunately, I kind of knew from past experience cleaning this exact knife that it will slice through those sponges like it's nothing, because it's almost like a razor blade. And as I was doing it, I said it to my wife. I said, hopefully I don't cut myself doing this, because it's all I had at the time. And the next thing I knew, it was over. I couldn't leave the knife to be bloody, and I had to clean it. I should have just grabbed a big towel and just cleaned it that way, but being lazy. All right, guys. So the first product here, guys, is from Treblewind. This product is actually pretty cool. Yeah, it was definitely my luck. Treblewind, guys, is an apple slicer. I don't know if you guys have ever used one of these. If you have a kid that hates eating cores or chewing on the apple, I prefer not chewing on a full apple. I like the slices myself, and that's why we kind of got this. This is actually a very cool product. It is stainless steel. This is actually the eight blade style. There is a 12 blade style. Very good, very easy, works very well. But the one thing I'm going to warn you guys, and I actually put this back in the box because I don't eat apples that often, is the blades. Now, hopefully you guys can see this on camera. I'm not sure if you guys will. But these blades are actually little razor blades. If you look at that, they're actually made into like razor blades. And on the top here, you actually have some nice grip, which is actually cool. And it's got like a logo design. Honestly, I can't make out what all the designs are. It's just a cool logo. Works well, man. Pushes right through an apple like it's nothing. Leaves the core. I'm sure you guys could use this for other fruits, but works very, very well for apples. I mean, you probably could use this for a potato too, if you wanted to slice a potato. But cleaning this is a little bit trickier because it's almost like a straight razor blade. You have to be very, very careful cleaning this. I use a scrub brush. I was using a scrub brush. We don't have one right now. Have to get a new one. Hence why I used a sponge on my knife. But works great, man. It's just a phenomenal product to cut up quicker. It does take a little pressure to push down. So you just make sure that when you're using this like this, that you're not trying to push like this, that you're actually a little higher than it. Because if you're higher, and I'll actually move my camera down some. Like that. If you're a little higher, you actually get a better grip and force to push down to make this work. But cleans up good, no rust. I've used this 4 or 5 times so far. Like I said, I don't eat apples a lot, but when I do, I don't like to chew on the apple itself. I don't know, it's just something. I just don't like doing it. I hate biting into a core. But very cool product. Actually decently priced if you guys use this. They suggest just apples, but man, you could use this for a lot more than just apples. Those blades are super, super sharp. Make your wedges, and you're good to go. Any questions about that product? If not, we will actually kind of move on. But remember, guys, we are giving away a couple gift cards. So if anybody has questions about this product, I'll bring it back up. But it does come in a nice little box. I mean, I don't know why I keep everything in boxes when I'm done. I think it's because it stacks easier. Hey, Evans. Make sure I got the right product. The next product is actually for fruit also, and this is something that we got for during winter because it almost looks like a little snowflake. And this is from Mueller or Moeller. This is their fruit basket. Now, this is actually all plastic. A nice little, this almost looks like coral or a snowflake. So we got it for a little design to hold the fruits during Christmas and stuff. The one thing I am going to tell you guys though, if you guys have like plums or plums like that, don't set them on these ridges or in this basket. The plums will actually sink in and actually start, molding to this. Apples work great. Bananas are fine. Does not hold grapes. As you guys can see, the grapes will just slide right through the holes. They do show it with grapes in the pictures. But, if you guys want to use this for this other stuff, definitely you could. You could probably line this also if you really, really needed like a little dowel or something down here. Actually, very cool. I love that it's actually plastic bendable. On the bottom, it does have little non-stick slip grips. It's got 4 of those or 5 of them, actually. It's actually, I may have ripped one off when I pulled it out this morning. But actually, a very cool product. My wife was happy with this for during winter for all of her fruits. She loves eating apples and bananas, and I'm more of an orange person, or grapes. But cool little product. And I can't remember if this one was actually on sale or not. It does have a $5 coupon, so this one is actually $5 off right now. So it's about 15 bucks, or approximately a little about $4 or something like that. Decent product, guys. As you guys see, I'll just sit here and spin it. One of the things that I'm sure she's going to end up using it for other stuff, but cool little product. Now, guys, also remember, I'm going to mention this one more time. I will not be here tomorrow. I have a couple appointments I have to do that I forgot about. So we moved tomorrow's stream to Friday. So we're going to do the technology, all the computer parts Friday instead. And then maybe my normal Friday stream is going to be moved to Saturday, depending on what pops up for Saturday. Hey, Lori. The next product, guys, is actually digital meat thermometer, which is actually a very, very cool little product. I love this thing. I keep this on my fridge. It's actually magnetic, so it will actually stick to metal. I don't know if it'll actually stick to this, but actually yeah, there we go. You guys see? Magnetic. Nice little meat thermometer. Try not to cut myself with that knife. I have a stack of knives. This thing's cool. It stays off until you flip it open. And then we'll show you. It can go in Fahrenheit or Celsius, guys. As you guys see, it's 81 degrees. I'll just hold it. You guys can watch my body temp rise as I'm holding the probe. Let's see how hot I am today. And you guys see the light goes off, but there's a button to actually turn it back on if you really need. It's cool that it actually closes. Easy to wash, guys. If the battery goes dead, right back here, just, see if I can do this without hurting myself. Just take a quarter or something, spin it clockwise or counterclockwise, put a new battery in, close it up, you're good to go. On the back, there's little writing that shows you what suggested temperatures are for like your meats. I don't go by that. It actually comes with a little paper. Inside the paper that they have gives you a bigger list. But if you guys have cooked enough meat, you'll know what you need. This will work down to minus 50 Celsius all the way up to 300 Celsius, or minus 58 Fahrenheit to 572 Fahrenheit. So if you guys are cooking a meat, it'll work. If you guys are trying to roast something, it'll work. If you guys are trying to melt candy, this will melt and read the candy, so it will read temperatures high enough for that. Like I said, it's got a little light. Shut the light off, on and off. Change it up to Celsius if you guys want. Also has a memory, so it has a max temperature. If you guys want to set it for a max temp, you just hold it till you get to the temp you want, and then let go, and it'll actually stay there. So a minimum and maximum of a temperature. So if you want it in between, let's say 130 degrees and 135 degrees, you set it there, and it'll actually go into that, and that's where it'll go. Cool little product. I love it's magnetic. I actually have the wired one also with the wireless part, so it can stick in my stove. These things come in handy so much, it's crazy. Any questions about those, guys? I mean, $15 is not a bad deal. The AMSO, digital meat thermometer is actually very, very nicely priced. Now, the next product, guys, does have a 6% off coupon. This is the Hedamas boning knife. This is a hammered Japanese steel, but I don't have it on me to show you guys right now, so we're going to actually show you guys a little video of this in action. I'm going to swap over, pop that screen up, grab that. James here from Dragon Blogger. Today with a quick unboxing and use video of the Hedamas 7¼ inch chopping knife. This is a boning knife plus chopping cleaver. It's supposed to be super sharp, made out of German steel. It is supposed to be hand forged with high carbon stainless steel, German steel, and sharpened with a 15 to 18 degrees. Wrong one. Per I have side, so many knives. Should make it pretty sharp, almost razor sharp. Now they do include one sheath plus a sharpening tool. It should have coarse and fine on it, but we'll figure more about that. Now, like I said, they call this a cleaver or a boning knife, so you should be able to take meat off with it without a problem. I'm going to use this more as like a chopper for like chopping vegetables and stuff. So that's how we're going to probably test this and see how sharp it really is. Now, the handle is made out of ebony, so it should be a nice, durable handle for this. Now, you guys will see the nice little logo right here, gold logo with the samurai. So that is a nice... It's
popful. Fortunately, you got to use the knife to open a knife.
Forced look. It says right here, thank you for purchasing. Nice little thank you plus tips. Keep this blade dry and clean. It is very important. Please resharpen the knife correctly and hand wash only. Do not dishwash this. So they got it nice, foam packaging. First thing I'll show you guys is the little sharpener right here.
Yes, everybody. Happy birthday to Joni. It is her birthday today, guys.
Your ceramics fine, and then your blade sharpener. Nice little handle with grip side. Pretty cool that they give you that. Now, I won't probably use that whatsoever since I have whetstones. Now, next you'll see is this nice little sheath, which is pretty cool. Hopefully you guys can see this pretty good. Nice little sheath. Has a nice little design on it. It is a nice thick block, so it's definitely cleaver style. Now, I don't think it's going to take out some bone, but it is super sharp. As you guys can see, it comes right out. It does have the little clip, so if you guys want to see this,
just so you guys know, that knife is so sharp it actually cut through that leather
knife holder
the carrying case or the sheath.
Is the blade itself. Remember, it is oiled and sharp, so you will need to clean this before use because they keep this oiled. You guys see the residue in the bag, hopefully. They do keep it oiled from shipping. Now you have this on here and here to stop it from jabbing and cutting the plastic. Now here's where you see the hand forged divots. This will keep your meat and vegetables from sticking to the knife a lot more. Down here is your edge sharpened. I'm not going to touch that because I don't want to cut myself. The other side, you guys can see their logo. Nice logo. Nice design. Has some nice girth to it. Good weight. Up here you have a little... So, some carrots. I have the Hedamas 7-inch cleaver or chopping knife. We're going to attempt to chop now. This isn't the ideal surface to do this since this is like a polyurethane or plastic. I would suggest using
you've gotten rid of that cutting board now.
That way you don't roll your edge or blunt it or dull it very easy. But this is what I have, so this is what we're using until we get in the chopping block. So let's try this and see what we can do. Now it is super sharp. It's cutting it nice, thin. If you guys can see this, it's not bad. Now I was trying to do that thin on purpose. First time using this knife, so I'm a little hesitant. Always hesitant until you learn the blade. Unfortunately, it's a carrot, so it's gonna roll. No issues. It's going right through, nothing sticking. I have not had one piece stick to this yet, so that is kind of cool. Now let's try and shave this.
Good morning.
You guys see this? It's paper thin. Knife is super, super sharp. Well,
so that's the Hedamas knife, guys. A very, very, very nice knife. And actually very decent price for what it is. It works well. You guys can see yourselves in chat up there. We can all see you now on the screen. I clicked the wrong thing, but hey, whatever. So actually very good price, guys. I like that knife. Now the next product is the Sure AntiFatigue Mat, guys. So we'll move on to that. Kind of pop through some of these really quick. Some of these are shortened videos. So we gotta show you guys this anti-fatigue mat. Actually, you guys will see my ugly feet.
James here from Dragon Bar.
I didn't realize this was my video.
This is from Sure. This is a gel comfort mat for your
also, guys, make sure to enter here. We are giving away 2 gift cards today.
With waterproof and non-slip surface, which is pretty cool. It is an odorless PU leather, which is polyurethane leather, which is pretty cool. This is their G2. This is their 20 by 32 inch. So it is 20 inches wide by 32 inches long. Nice. Comes in 2 versions, this and a 42-inch version. And it also comes in 2 colors, light gray and black. This is the gray version. Now I'm going to rip this open, which is pretty cool. In here, they have their little logo, Sure logo, which is pretty cool. You know, they're proud of their product, so let's grab this and pull it off. As you guys can see, just a, you know, kind of like a computer desk fabric or nice flimsy gel. Back here's the non-slip version stuff, so it'll actually kind of stick to the floor, which is pretty cool. Now I want to say this is maybe a 3/8 inch thick. Next is, I'm going to show you guys this on the floor and tell you how it feels. Okay guys, now that we're in the kitchen, you guys will see this. I'm going to put this right in front of my sink. Set it right there. Nice, good place. That's actually...
Yeah, it actually really is.
I like the feel of that. That is very comfy. It's got a nice little bounce back. I mean,
we did end up getting rid of it for a bigger one.
But that actually feels good.
A lot longer.
You can set it and adjust it however you want. I kind of like it out a little farther. I'm sure my wife will have another thought about it. But
hey, Margaret.
For a product that is very nice, very easy. Now, like I said, this
is
just
a simple, quick little video of the Sure AntiFatigue Mat, guys. It's actually very, very comfy to stand on. We moved that from there to the bathroom, and we got a longer one for the kitchen with a pattern because my wife, if you guys see the red carpet next to it, she just can't leave stuff plain. So we kind of got a bigger one now. Awesome little products, guys. Any questions? Also, make sure to enter. I did clear all entries this morning before I came on stream. So if you thought you were entered earlier, you are not. So you have to make sure to enter. I will be giving away 2 $5 gift cards. Plus, tomorrow's stream is canceled for doctor's appointments and some other appointments. So we moved it to Friday. So on Friday, we'll be doing a whole bunch of computer tech and some other stuff like that. So if you guys have no questions about the anti-fatigue mats or any of the other products, we'll kind of move over. The next couple are videos also. These are actually cookbooks. I did not do any of these products, so I have no recollection of these, but we'll pop it up. The first one is the Feast of Ice and Fire. I believe we have a good video of that. Ice and Fire from Game of Thrones, right, guys? So let's pop it up and show you guys this.
George R.R. Martin's A Game of Thrones, A Feast of Ice and Fire, the official companion cookbook. This cookbook has been used a lot when Game of Thrones was on. We used to have parties for both premiere episodes and the finales with themed food. And there's many in here that are delicious. Some of them are quite hard, such as the swan here. You can see like the cream swan, but to help out, they do give you a template already to be able to trace and be able to do the shapes. They do come complete with both a modern
not much
and a medieval
got on a little early, gonna try to push through the stream. Need to go out and put some air in my tires in my car. You know, still injured. If you guys missed the beginning of the stream, I injured my hand on Valentine's. Well, both of my hands.
The best one, there's breakfast.
But I'm alive and kicking.
There's desserts all in here. And for each place, you will find there is for Winterfell or for being at King's Landing. There's different soups. So you can have the medieval version.
Leek soup. I don't know about that.
Style,
to me, leek soup's what is leek soup like onion soup?
Soup, the sister stew.
$17. They also have a version for the Kindle, guys, so you can actually get this for the Kindle.
So a lot of the ingredients are changeable.
So as you guys see, a pretty good cookbook from the Game of Thrones. Gives you all of what they thought or what should have been cooked on the show in this cookbook. As she says, some of them are a little intense and you have to go and design. So back up to what I did. On Valentine's Day, guys, I injured myself.
I got that finger stuck in a mailbox and bent it all the way back and popped it out of socket, had to put it back in. Then one of the knives I will be showcasing, I cut my other finger on the same day. Underneath the nail, it's actually still split wide open. It is stopped bleeding though finally today, so we're good there. But a little injured, still going though. Cool little cookbook. The next cookbook I actually seen and I think is really, really cool. This is the Hero's Feast from Dungeons and Dragons. If tough eat. Yeah, for me, but for my wife, she had a great Valentine's Day. So the next thing, guys, is actually from Dungeons and Dragons. If you guys know our group, we are Dragon Fanatics, right? Thanks to the big boss for sending me the adult blue dragon, right? This is brand new for my collection. This is actually very, very cool. I should have put it on the roundup today, but we just got this. Video will be coming out of this very soon. I want to say thanks to Justin. This thing is really, really cool. Actually decorates the top of my computer very well. The next product, guys, was done by Jeffrey. How is her foot and ankle? Her foot is a lot better. I believe her foot was a little bit hurt from... So let's see. Her work week, she did 7 10-hour shifts, had 1 day off, and then had to go back and do 6 more days straight. So during that time, she was doing resets at stores. So I think she just aggravated her her leg really bad. So that's pretty much how that went. She's doing a lot better. She's walking without her brace and everything. So a lot better. Let's grab this Heroes and Feast. This was done by our buddy Jeff, guys.
Hello, everyone.
Cool little
Jeff
cookbook here.
I'm here today to talk about the Heroes.
Oh yeah, much
Feast.
better.
This is the official D&D cookbook. A couple things about this right away. It's a pretty thick book. There are a lot of recipes in here. And the artwork in here is just flat out amazing. I mean, come on. That looks pretty awesome, not gonna lie. I'll be selecting one of these recipes today to go over and try out. And the one that we've selected to do today is the Green Spear Bundles and Bacon. Hoping that
Asparagus
it
and
turns out
bacon.
well,
That
'cause I
can't,
love
you can't go
bacon
bad
and
with
I love
that.
asparagus, so we'll see how this goes. I'll take video the entire way so you can kind of see, and hopefully everything goes well. Alright, step 1 is complete. The asparagus has been seasoned and coated with oil. Next, we'll be wrapping them all in bacon. I love it.
I think I've made something like this
my
before.
Elven Green Spear bundles are wrapped in bacon and ready to cook. I'm going to let these
I also
crisp
wrap
up
my
for about 15
jalapeno poppers in
minutes.
bacon.
Overall, I think I'm going to slay this recipe. Alright, here it is. This is the Elven Green Spear Bundles and Bacon. It looks delicious, smells amazing, and I can't wait to see how they taste. This recipe was super easy to follow and turned out
just really expensive right now.
Looking forward to seeing what other recipes I can find in this book. Thank you for watching.
You were blocked for a minute from here? I'm not sure what you mean by blocked. That would have sucked. So as you guys see, quick little bacon thing. You know, you probably could do that in the air fryer also, which is actually pretty cool. But since the book shows you how to do it in the ovens on the stoves, very nice little book at a decent price. I really suggest some of these books if you guys like to try to cook and do some things. Now, it does have a hardcover. It does come on Kindle. The Kindle is cheaper, or the spiral bound. If you want spiral bound, it is a lot more, guys. Amazon, I try to clear all my cookies and stuff before I try to pop on and do stuff. So the next one, guys, is the Star Wars Galaxy Edge official cookbook from the Black Spire. Now, this comes in hardcover or spiral. Of course, spiral is always going to be twice as much. So we'll pop over. We'll show you guys this, and then we'll pop a little video. Like I said, we're going to try and pop through. I think a lot of these are a little shorter. We're going to have to talk to somebody while they're using my Blue Dragon.
Hello to all of my fellow Star Wars fans. I have something really
Kate is in trouble
to show you here. This is the Star Wars Galaxy Edge official Black Spire Outpost cookbook. And if you're a Star Wars fan, you're absolutely going to love this. If you're a cooking fan and not a Star Wars
Yeah,
fan,
that's
you're
crazy.
going to love this. But if you are a Star Wars and a cooking fan, you are truly going to cherish this. This is one of the most amazing in-depth cooking guides I've ever owned personally. So let's get started. So when you open it up, it shows you some pictures and
Hey,
stuff,
renamed.
basically
How you doing,
like
buddy?
backgrounds and stuff. But then you get right to the contents, and it basically shows you everything that it will tell you that you can make. Black Spire cuisine, condiments, sauces, garnishes, sides, starters, and snacks, soups and stews,
Let's
breads,
get right
main
to the
courses,
desserts,
desserts, and
buddy.
drinks. What's really cool about this book is that I'm just going to flip to a random one. And basically, this is how each one goes, or for the most part. So
Stuffed
I want to
puffer
say about
pig,
90% of the recipes
bacon
in this
wrapped.
book have a picture of the dish attached with it. There are a few pages that don't, but they are in the minority as far as is concerned. Each one also shows you the ingredients, the prep time, cooking time, yield, and difficulty. In addition to all of that, it shows you all the steps that you have to go through in order to get the dish to, look like the picture. But it also includes a small little background about the place of origin of the dish, a little bit
That's
about
kind
the
of
dish,
cool to
what it
actually throw
means,
some
stuff
Star
like
Wars
that.
stuff into
Not
this.
only do you get to
Not
nerd
just the
out
food.
with the cool pictures and being able to actually make snacks from the beloved series, but you also
Cloud
get a little bit
drops.
of information for the background. And that makes this truly a unique cookbook.
Is that like a meringue
One that
drop?
keeps
I
you
think that is.
entertained
The cloud
for
drops is like a
long
meringue.
time. I have been enjoying it. I have been going through and finding recipes
Let's
that I
go
have
back
to
to
make,
those ring
ones
bacon
that
wraps.
I definitely want to make, and other
Lost
ones
chips,
that
lettuce, or
I'm
kale.
curious about. So, if you're in the market for a cookbook and you're a fan of Star Wars,
Cool little cookbook.
this is one that I would definitely recommend you check out. It is the Galaxy's Edge official Black Spire Outpost cookbook.
Actually, very, very cool little cookbook there. I like that they actually add a little bit of the background of where the food came from in the Star Wars world. And then goes in depth of how to cook and how to make it look like that. As you guys can see, to me, that's almost a little meringue like cloud, which is actually really cool. But they call it, let's see, the Bespin Cloud Drops. So actually, very, very cool. Any questions, guys? If not, make sure to enter our giveaway. We will be giving away some stuff. There's all kinds of desserts in there. I don't know. Inkeda would know more. I'm not sure if he's in here. If you see him on one of his streams, ask him about it, and I'm sure he would know. I don't have all the listings of the stuff that's in here. I do know it has a lot of desserts, though. Even Mugen tea. It does have a cake. It's called Zochberry. So there's like a Zochberry cake. That's actually kind of cool. On the page, if you go to the page, it shows some of the recipes on the page. It's actually pretty cool. I might have to grab me one of those. Now, the next product, guys, this is actually an outdoor cooker. This is from Wild Wind. This is their Star X3 outdoor camping and backpacking stove. This thing's pretty cool. It does have a 5% off coupon code. It does come in 2 colors if you guys need. And I believe, whoa, I just lost chat. See if I can fix this. Trying to fix chat, guys. I lost chat. Why is my taskbar is locked on over everything? No, I don't want to lock taskbar. Hide it. We lost chat. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I completely lost chat. So yeah, there's some cool stuff. Now again, this next one, guys, we're going to show a little video. I believe this was Merle.
I could be wrong. We'll find out
All
in a
right,
second.
today we have a Wildwind branded Star X3.
Definitely Merle.
This is going to be a
Merle from our
portable
team did this.
stove. And nice little diagram of how it all assembled. Well, actually, that's how it's all packed. All right, let's get this open, see what we're working with.
That's really
After
loud.
that, so we got a nice bag. It's mesh, which I kind of like. And there's our
I don't know if
There's
that's as
instruction
loud as
manual.
for you guys as it is for me.
Put those off to the side for now. Alright, so first things first. This mesh bag would probably be great to make sure things stay dry. You don't want to hold water on your cooking elements. And we have a thermal pad. Help keep things cool when you're trying to grab it and keep the heat on the inside. I like this locking mechanism here.
Actually, cool
That's
little
a
cooker.
nice touch. Definitely an improvement over the previous model. And it's just held together with a simple little cable here. So once you undo this, this comes around. Ooh, that's
There's your
snaps in
handle.
place too. That's nice. So you can't accidentally lift it back up. Very nice. Alright, and here's our lid. Some packing paper out of the way.
Yo, that is
This is going to be our
super
burner
loud.
stand. These will twist in so you can put your whatever you're cooking on top. And that's just a space, it looks like.
oh, much better actually.
This out.
I apologize, guys, if
There's
that's super
our
loud. I'm
fuel
not
stand.
sure
We'll
why
see
this
that
video is
in a
so loud.
Alright, so this is definitely a bit chunkier than the last one I've opened up. And there's our fuel supply. And where's the
Ooh, little
there's the
cooker
igniter
base.
right here. Alright. And then here is our fuel stand. And one of the improvements they made this time around is that if you listen, it kind of
Looks in
snaps
place.
into place. And that's going to grab your fuel. So then you place your fuel right here. You would then place this on top of your fuel. You'll notice there's a small little nub here and over here as well. That should match here and here. So if you're cooking with just fuel, you would put this on top of the right here, and would put whatever you're cooking right here. But if you're going to be using this pot, you can connect the fuel to the pot with a slight
That's
twist,
cool.
and that's not going anywhere. Alright, well, I guess I need to A, get some fuel, and B, get something to cook. I went ahead and grabbed some Coleman isobutane butane propane mix, which should work with the stove. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. Let's go ahead and fold this out. And sit right there. I'm not going to be
I've
using
got one I
this
could
plate.
jump forward a little more.
Turn my
Kind
heat
of
up
show
a
you
bit.
guys the cooking process right here.
Got some olive oil I'm going to throw in here.
You guys see that?
Get
It
that
heats up really
started.
quick.
Let that get heated up. Let's go ahead and take a look at this down here.
You guys see there's smoke already coming out. That's already super hot.
There's our flame. Higher,
Wow.
lower, so really heavy options. Lower that a bit. And
He's burning his oil.
let's start getting some stuff in here, huh? We'll start off with some meat. Got that olive oil cooking up already. So we're going to be making a stew. And this isn't exactly roughing it because I've already pre-seasoned most of this stuff. I should have marinated it, but oh well.
You guys see that got hot super, super quick. Less than a minute, that's super hot.
So that gets a lot hotter and a lot faster than I was planning. This will work out nicely.
We'll bounce around. We won't bore you guys with everything. We filled it up a little full.
Alright. More than a slight overestimation. And I'm lazy, so I want to be using a beef stock.
Beef stock. We're not throwing beer in there? Oh, we're making stew.
If I don't make a mess.
It actually holds quite a lot of food in that for that little thing.
There we go.
This thing would work great for a day out hiking or a little backpacking.
And now we
Cool
just let the
product.
fire do its job. Alright, so we're a few minutes in now. Let's go ahead and get this mixed up a little bit.
As
Starting
you
to
guys
get
see, super filled it.
almost a boil going on. Definitely overfilled this. Totally my fault.
Good old Merle. Hey, Busy. Good morning, man. I'll hop forward,
Now,
guys.
this metal part down here is going to be exceptionally hot. This padding is warm. I wouldn't want to put my hand on it for too long, but safe to touch. And I guess now it's time to eat. Few final thoughts on the Wildwind Fix Star 3. I love this handle. It locks into place, doesn't go anywhere. Press the little button here on top, and you can get it to move. I originally thought that this padding was for kind of a safety thing, but I actually think this helps with the even cooking, even heating. This massive amount of exchangers right here, coupled with the metal construction, and I think this pad makes this entire pot cook very evenly. Loved it. The easy ignition was easy.
As you guys see, actually very, very cool little cooker. $59, you can't go wrong with that. Any questions about that, we will try to answer. If not, we will move on to the next product, and that is the Michelangelo 12-inch frying pan. And I believe our fearless leader, Justin, had this one, and I believe it's 5% off right now. So we'll show you guys the little video of this. Unfortunately, guys, we do have a few videos for today's stream.
Michelangelo 12-inch frying pan.
But we do have a lot of
which
hands-on
comes with
product
the
coming
lid,
up.
and it's supposed to be a non-stick frying pan. And based on the reviews, it's supposed to be one of the best non-stick copper-infused frying pans on the market. So I decided that I'm going to put it to the test. People claim that they could fry an egg on it without any butter or oil and just simply wipe the egg off with a paper towel, and that's the test that I'm going to do. But first, let me show you what's in the box. It is obviously bubble wrapped, and here is the glass case. It is a relatively nice wooden handle. It's a little heavy. It's definitely
I'm pretty sure he
solid.
meant glass.
And here is the pan itself. Let me get the wrap off here. And it is a nice coated pan. It feels really nice. It's large. I like how raised the sides are, and I like the divots on the bottom, and I like the wooden handle. It has
I actually have
the
the wok version of this.
Now, I normally do
And it
not
actually
cook
works
without
very,
some
very
sort of
well.
butter or oil in the pan, but again, I was
I
specifically
did
testing
not
the
click it.
non-stick surface
Should've clicked
of
that.
this pan, this Michelangelo 12-inch pan.
Now, again,
I'm
guys,
just gonna
this
cook some
pan has
eggs on it without
5%
any
off.
oil or anything to help
It
coat.
brings it
the
down
pan
from
whatsoever.
$39.99
Just a raw egg
to
cooking on the
take
pan
another
to show
5%
you
off
how
that.
well the non-stick
Very,
works
very
or
good
doesn't
deal.
work. This is my first time cooking eggs on this pan, so here we go. I'm waiting for the pan to heat up a little bit, obviously. I've got the pan sitting. The pan has a nice weight, has a nice handle, and I'm going to go ahead and start cooking an egg right here. Okay, feels hot enough. I think we're ready to start cracking an egg over the pan. So again, I'm just going to do 2 eggs, and I'm going to manually crack them over the pan, and then I'm going to scramble them on the pan itself. Once again, no oil, no non-stick liquid, no butter. I just want to test the non-stick surface of the pan itself. So I'm going to crack 2 eggs here over the pan, let them cook up a little bit. I'm actually going to use my wooden spatula to kind of scramble them up. You know, that way I could coat as much of the bottom of the pan as possible and really see how the non-stick surface works.
Now fried egg would have been the best
cooked eggs on
test.
a pan, you know that eggs are one of the worst things to stick to a bottom pan, especially when you scrambled eggs on a pan and you don't have enough, oil or enough butter in the pan. The pans can be a pain to clean, so I'm definitely going to put this pan to the test. Spread the egg around a little bit,
looks
smear
like
it
it's
over on
sticking a
the
little
pan
bit there.
surface. I'm either going to be super annoyed that this pan's disappointing, or this pan is going to surprise me. So let me just scramble this egg up here, finish scrambling up here.
It's coming right off, though. You guys can see it.
Relatively, the wooden spoon is peeling the as the egg's cooking, it's peeling it up pretty easily. We put some salt and pepper on the eggs here. I do intend to eat these eggs. This isn't just for the demonstration of this pan.
Holy.
Dogs are hovering around me, wanting to eat too.
My window's just shook from the wind.
Again, just scrambling this up real here. Almost done. You can see I've made quite the mess at the bottom of the pan. So we'll see how non-stick this pan is. The question will be, will this Michelangelo 12-inch frying pan really be as non-stick as it says, or will I be disappointed? All right, my eggs are done.
A little
Let's go ahead and
disappointed,
get a
buddy.
plate.
I got a pan I don't have to use oil, and I can fry an egg in.
Scoop my eggs on the plate.
Actually, it's not bad. It looks like it'll clean up pretty easy. Oh, yeah. I actually have
now,
a frying pan. I literally can fry eggs in and make
Here's
a
the thing about this
sunny
pan.
side
The
up egg in
instructions say,
without
as with
oil.
most pans, you cannot shock it and just pour cold water on a hot pan. You've got to let it cool down to normal temperature before you can clean
So
it.
like he just said,
I'm
guys,
gonna
do
set it
not
aside
throw
to
this
the
straight in
cloth.
the sink and add water
So
to
about
it.
7 minutes later, my pan's in the sink. It's cooled down. I'm going to first just rub it off with a paper towel and see if I can get this egg residue off. Again, this is dry. I've not poured any water on this pan whatsoever. I'm just using a dry paper towel to see if I can get all this egg residue off. And as you could see, with just a dry paper
Justin,
towel,
down in front, man. Down in front.
I'm
We
able
can't
to
see.
remove probably a good 95% of that egg residue without any water, without any soap, without even
not a bad pan, as you guys can
brush
see.
or scrub. I'm
It
able
will actually do what you need, but always add a little extra oil and you can make a nonstick pan even better. Very decently priced if that's what you guys are looking for. Has a cool little lid with a nice wood grain handle. Very nice little product. And like he said, guys, if you guys use cooking pans, always remember, don't throw them straight into water to shock them because it will mess with the metal and the non-stick. So any questions about that pan? If not, we will move over to the Ninja OS 101. I believe Nate did this video. I could be wrong. It could be Incada. We have a couple people that use them. Nope,
I had
Incada.
to unplug it to bring it out of my kitchen, but here is my
There you go.
Ninja.
So this
Food
is the
9-in-1,
Food Ninja 9-in-1 pressure
air fryer.
cooker, guys.
I
Air
love
fryer.
this thing. It quickly replaced a lot of, like my regular.
Nice little
cooking
product.
routine,
This
essentially.
is
Just because
at $120. It's
so
normally about
useful for so many
$140. So
different things.
very
It's
cool little
got
product.
A big space in it. Right now,
It is a
doesn't have
5-quart,
a little,
guys.
Platform to set in it because I took it out to wash it because I used it today. But it's just so versatile. It has so many settings on it. If you can see here, that you can use. Typically, I end up using the air crisp, and I set it to about 390, and I use it pork chops, steaks to reheat food rather than using the microwave. I love this thing. Compared to using a microwave to reheat my food, it's just absolutely.
Hold on, you use a microwave to
amazing.
heat your food?
And it
I eat
doesn't
it
take up
cold,
much
buddy.
space at all.
Cold.
It ends up replacing the need for
Grapes, now I'm hungry.
So many cast iron.
Why did we do a
skillets,
cooking stream
Teflon
today when I
skillets,
didn't
stuff
eat?
like that. When you can just throw something in there, and you can do a lot of things. Like you can air fry. You can do like gumbos and soups and stews, and I just love this thing. I geek out about it every time I get to use it. And like I said, there's so many settings on there. spend time looking through it and looking at it and getting to use it. It's okay if you mess up the first couple times figuring it out on your own. Also, there are so many people using so many guides. You can always check and see, how much someone cooks something at what temperature for how long, and like kind of compare and contrast.
Just a
different
quick
places
short
and
video,
see,
guys, for you for this one.
which numbers work best for you. But yeah, if you're in the market for an air fryer, this Ninja 9-in-1 is definitely one that I would recommend for those who want to get started and have something that can do basically everything.
So, like you said, guys, always get to know your product. One thing I will talk about air fryers is they're not all the same, but just know that if your stove cooks at 450, this air fryer does not need to be that high to cook that product. You will need to adjust it and adjust your times. I've noticed even with my air fryer that the cooking book that came with it is not correct for what I cook or how I cook it. So always adjust your cooking, learn your product, and it'll actually work very well for you. And at 120 bucks, that's not a bad price for an air fryer. So we have a couple more products, guys, that have videos. The next one is the Walking Dead cookbook, and we'll kind of show you guys this. I can't remember who did this. I believe it might be Justin.
If you are a fan
Yep.
of The Walking Dead, then you really need to pick up this Walking Dead cookbook. Not only does it have fun facts about the show and survival guide tips, but there's
I need
also
to
some
order some
really,
food.
really
I'm
great
hungry.
recipes in there. So we did 2 recipes from this cookbook. The first one was Rick's cucumber and onion salad, and it just came out very light flavored, tasted delicious. And you could see here it in the bowl. We made it per the spec of the recipe. It just was a nice, refreshing, and tasty, healthy salad. Then the other recipe we did after we did the cucumber salad, Rick's cucumber salad, is the Georgia peach cobbler recipe. And again, this is recipes inspired by the show. This is Carol's Georgia peach cobbler, and you could read the stories
Yummy.
behind the recipes. There's just a lot of fun stuff to like. The recipes come out really good. So if you're really into The Walking Dead, like I'm super obsessed, this is a really, really great book to have. It gets you
Yeah,
connected
guys,
to
this
the show
comes in
more,
also the
gives
Kindle
you more
version. So
info
if you
about the
want the Kindle
characters,
version, you can
and it's
get
just a
that
really,
also
really
for
fun
this.
cookbook to have if you're a fan of the show.
Very, very cool little cookbook, guys. Just simple, quick little video. The next product, guys, is from, I believe, Liver. This is a baking dish. We are going to pop this up, and hopefully it'll swip over. This one has 10% off of this product. So if you guys need a baking dish with a nice little percentage
I'm here
off,
today
this
to
is
talk
definitely
about this
it.
wonderful ceramic baking dish from Lifer. This is a very wide baking
There you go,
dish.
Lifer.
It's 11.2 inches by 7.2 inches. And
The
it's
boss is
super
texting
deep,
me.
So this is going to be really great for casseroles, lasagnas, pizzas, and whatnot. And I'm actually going to be taking this through today and baking a pizza in here. So I'm super excited about
Whoa. We're
This is
baking a
made out of
pizza in that?
food-safe ceramic material that's oven safe. up to
Hopefully it's
500
deep
degrees
dish.
Fahrenheit, so that's pretty much
That's
the
like
upper
one
limit
person
on most
meal,
ovens,
buddy.
So you'll be good there. Stay tuned as we walk through baking this pizza and see how it turns out. And here we are. My pizza casserole is ready to go into the oven.
Oh, he made a
I cannot
casserole.
wait for this to get finished. All right, here we go. It is
Wow, crisp
looking
up.
pretty
Nice
done
looking
to
so far.
me. That looks absolutely wonderful. Thanks to the 2 handles on the sides, taking this out is going to be simple. Just gotta get my hot pads on. Oh yeah, I like that.
Man, I already grabbed that with a
I'm just
thin
gonna
towel.
Let this cool, and
My
it
wife
will
would have
be
yelled.
Good to go. Thank you for watching, and this is an awesome.
So as you
baking
guys see,
dish.
it works
Thank
very
you.
well. Nice little product. Ceramic. Works great. The next product, guys, if you guys don't have no questions about that one, this next one I actually had. This is from Westa. This is their air fryer, guys. This air fryer was actually pretty phenomenal. I actually enjoyed this air fryer, but I got a quite bigger one, so I did not keep this one around. So this is the 5-in-1, guys.
Here with a little showcase of the Westa.
I'll show you how to cook a
5-in-1
hamburger in
air
this.
fryer, guys. This air fryer does baking, toasting, air roast,
Also does broiling. So you can bake a cake in this if you guys really need it. You can air fry a half-pound chuck roast burger here. I have a half-pound chuck. It's 85.
Yes, that is a half-pound burger I had.
And with some seasoning. We're going to cook this in here, guys, for you. First things first, you got to find what you want. And I'm going to do the air fry. We're going to do air fry, and we're going to go about 375 degrees, guys. Just like that. What we're going to do is we're going to actually turn it on for about 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to pre-cook this, but I'm going to show you guys this. I have this rack here for the, I'm going to use this as a drip tray, kind of, because I don't want to have to clean the bottom tray. And I'm going to use this regular oven rack, and I'm going to let this warm up. But well, in the meantime, I'm going to put the burger on the fry basket to kind of get this little grill mark, hopefully. But we'll do that in a second. I'll be back in a few minutes once this is nice and warm, and then we'll show you guys putting it in the oven. Okay, now that it's nice and hot, I let it heat up for about 5 or 6 minutes, guys. Grab your basket, place your burger in the basket, or whatever rack or device you're going to use. Open this up. Remember, it's hot in here, guys, so it has been warming up and heating up. I'm going to set it in here, but to pull this out, guys, remember, you will need to do this. Connect it up and slide it out. Just remember,
don't do what I did.
this stuff is
I
all
used the basket.
pretty in there.
It's just
Pretty
the way I set it up to do it, but
tight.
like I said, you got to learn the products. I was doing this the first time. Once you learn the products, you'll
Put it
know
in
how
there.
to do
We're
it.
going to cook this for approximately 13 minutes, guys. So, add a 13-minute timer, and we will check it after 13 minutes. I will
The
actually
wind just
show
blew
you
and
guys
almost
this a little
popped my
close up.
hole.
If you guys can see, you have a light. You can see the burger in there and stuff. I will actually
Should I be worried about the wind?
to cook for 13 minutes, and I will be back to show you guys this once it's at that 13-minute process. Okay, 13 minutes is about up. I'm just gonna stop it shy of the last minute here, guys. We're gonna pop this out. I have a plate here on purpose, and that is so we can actually kind of
Not
catch
spill
the
grease everywhere.
as we pull it out. We're gonna set this aside. I'm gonna close this, and I'm gonna try and grab like a spatula real quick, guys. Bear with me.
My Amazon box almost gone.
And we're gonna show you guys
Yeah,
this.
it's really windy here, and I'm not sure why. I didn't know it was supposed to be.
Now remember to wash this, guys. This is greasy. Mild detergent. Use a nylon scrub brush, guys. I suggest that. Use a nylon or a sponge. Mild detergent, same for everything.
Jimmy.
The rack that you cooked it on and your grease catcher. Remember, there is a tray at the bottom that connects grease also. I left the baking tray in there to catch the grease from the hamburger because I knew it was going to be extra greasy. But if you guys look at this, that right there is a 13-minute cooked burger. And if you push
Medium
on it,
well done,
it's
guys.
nice and firm. So
I
it
do
is
not
over
like a
medium
fully
well.
cooked
It's
burger.
probably almost, medium well. There's clear juices coming out, guys. That is how you use your Wista 5-in-1 air.
So, great little product. I actually gave that to a neighbor. They're still using it. Awesome product. Any questions about that, guys, please ask. If not, we're going to move on to the hands-on products. And we're going to try and do this without hurting myself. And you guys will see why. So we have several products, guys. These are all from Kyoku, I should say. The first one is the Nanook 7-inch blade, guys. The Nanook 7-inch blade is actually a very, very cool little blade. Make sure I grab the right one. That's the chef's knife. So they all come in this cool little sheaths. Full rosewood, full tanged all the way through with their logo, guys. Has a mosaic pins. This thing has a 13-degree sharpness edge, and I'll show you guys that in a second, but I want to kind of show you guys the box it actually comes in. So this is the box it truly comes in.
It actually has another sleeve that goes over it, which has like a whole bunch of Japanese designs, which is actually really, really cool. I love the way they box this up. Once you magnetic flip over, guys, it does have a magnet that sticks it open. Inside here, this little comes in, and then it has the little books. This book will show you all the knives in the series, which is actually cool. So this is the Dynamo series, right? The Dynamo series 7-inch 7-inch Nakari knife. This Nakari knife is made from 440C stainless steel, guys, and it does have the mosaic pin. All these knives I will be showing you guys, all are made from the 440 except for one, and that is a different series. So pulling this out is where I'm going to try and be careful. Because these knives are super, super sharp, this is not the one I cut myself on, but it's near it. As you guys see, it has a flat end. It makes a nice chopper. Great for vegetables, guys. This one works really, really well for vegetables. I've noticed that. The full tang design is very awesome. Very nice blade and super, super sharp. I keep these all sticking on the wall in a magnetic strip, but it does come with the sheath. Guys, remember when you put it in a sheath, just be very careful. I mean, it's plastic with a nice felt in it, but it does have a tip end, so the tip should not hurt you, but always put it in like this. Don't have your finger up here just in case, you know. This is a very cool knife, and at $45, I'm not sure if it actually is on sale or not, and I will check. It does. All these knives have a 5% off coupon right now, guys, it looks like. So, the next one actually has 20% off. So that is actually really cool too. So this knife is a very lovely knife. I love the knife. I love the Nakari knife. Now, the second knife that we're going to show you guys is a carving knife. This one, I do not have a sheath for. We're going to tap over. This one actually says, I believe it's like 20% off. So this one is 20% off of the $34 price. Again, rosewood mosaic pin, guys. The pin is very, very lovely. 14-degree blade, or 13 to 14 degree sharpness, guys, with the 440 stainless steel. These are all Japanese steel, Japanese made knives. Very cool rosewood handle. This is an 8-inch blade, 12 inches completely, 12 inches long total, guys. The blade length itself right here is 8 inches in itself. This makes a cool carving knife. I actually used this to carve my turkey at Christmas, and it's an immaculate knife, and it's still super, super sharp. I use these knives all the time. I'm going to set this down because this one doesn't have a sheath, and I really don't want to cut myself again. Any questions about those two knives, please ask, or any of these knives, guys, and I will try to answer. If not, we will actually move on to this next one. This is an 8-inch chef knife. This is 13 inches total. If I remembered right, this is their chef knife. This is the Dynamo series also. So it is an 8-inch blade, 13 inches total, multi-purpose knife, guys, and just an immaculate blade. Now, these are 440C steel with a 5960 HRC. It is a 13 to 15 degree edge, and now let me grab the right blade, if I remember right. Got to make sure I'm grabbing the right one here because they're not in line. Again, same thing, sheath. On the back, it has a little thank you sticker, has their logo, has the same rosewood, has the same pins, has their laser engraved name, made out of the same steel. Nice, nice chef's knife, guys. Multi-purpose knife, if I grab the right one. Also has their logo, tells you the steel right on the edge, and still the 13 degree sharpness. These knives stay sharp. I do suggest if you have a sharpener, guys, use the sharpener once you're done. Strike it through 3 times, or even if you have a sharpening steel like I do, or a whetstone. Just a great set of knives and decently priced, guys. This one has, I think, 10% off on that one, which is actually very, very cool. Any questions about those knives, please ask. I have one more from this series. This is their 7-inch chef's knife. This is a Santoku. This one, I believe, should also have a discount. This one has a 20% off discount. Same steel, same sharpness, same sheath, guys. As you guys see, the sheaths are really cool, unless you have a hanger. That is actually the wrong knife. There we go. That is your chef's Sentuko. And I'm gonna cough. Has the little divots for the cutting up your veggies, guys, to make it not stick. Nice sharpness, same handle, same metal, same design. Very cool set, guys. I love the whole set. This set is just very, very, very amazing. If you guys have any questions about the Dynamo series, please ask. I will try to answer. And as you guys see, they're actually fairly priced fairly well for those. Now, the next knife, guys, I'm going to actually show you is the one that actually cut my finger wide open. Now, this knife is completely different than the other knives. We're going to talk about this one. This is an 8-inch Shogun series knife. This is a Japanese VG10 steel core hammer Damascus blade. This blade is just beautiful. It's a 5860 steel, and it is actually cryo froze. So it's like cryogenically frozen to harden it a lot more. This has 3 pins, including the mosaic. It has a full through tang, and it has a composite G10 handle. Now, the difference is in this is it's a 67 layer Damascus with the blade that's been hammered out. And the sharpness is an 8-inch sharpness compared to the other ones. Now, it's a little bit more, but it is 15% off. But let me show you guys this knife. This knife is cool. Again, same sheath. The sheath, guys, is just a beautiful sheath. Now, you guys can see the black G10 composite handle with the mosaic pin right here, plus the 2 other pins. Full stainless steel tang all the way through with a little bit of a different angle, but the edge is just beautifully done. Now, this is the knife I'm going to be careful with because it is actually a lot sharper than all the other ones. And if you guys can, hopefully you guys can see this. This Damascus hammered Damascus steel, 67 layers, is just gorgeous. If you guys can see all that, I'm not sure you guys can see the layers, but it's just a very, very gorgeous, gorgeous knife. Super, super sharp. This thing cuts through everything like it's butter and then some. Again, this is an 8-inch blade, 12 inches total, 12 to 13 inches total, full through tang with the G10 composite. Just beautiful, beautiful. Also, just be super sharp, guys. Super careful with this. As you guys see, very, very sharp knife. I love this blade. I actually grabbed this blade the most. As you guys can see, I'm trying to be careful. Just because it's so sharp, I am worried that it'll actually cut through and still cut me. I love they give you these sheaths. I love the Damascus. The Damascus is actually a great, great pattern. And, you know, just a great set of knives. This one's like $97, but it's 15% off right now. It's actually a great, great deal. I love the Kyoku knives, The Shogun series is cool, the Dynamo series, and I believe they have one more series. I believe I actually have their chef knives coming at some point, or their steak knives. So hopefully I have their steak knives coming so I can test those also. Any questions about those knives, guys, please ask. I will try to answer. Using them, I've used them for vegetables. I used them for meat. I've used them pretty much for everything, including opening a box. And I shouldn't have did that with the box, but that was the lower end model. That Shogun series is just their top model right now, and it's a great, great knife. If not, guys, make sure to enter. We have the giveaway coming up in a minute. We have one more video. No, this was kind of a short stream, which is actually really weird because we had 20 products. But this next one is an actual egg pod cooker. This egg pod cooker is actually kind of cool. We'll kind of pop back over to here. We will pop this open. Hopefully we can grab this. And hopefully this will show. And we'll play this.
I'm here testing out if the egg pod really works. So let's unbox it first. What it's supposed to do is let you make 4 hard-boiled eggs in your microwave at the same time.
Hard-boiled eggs in the microwave?
Faster than boiling the hard-boiled eggs in the water. So obviously you just pop it out, you get your instructions, and your instructions say you basically open it up, You pour a little bit of water in it.
Okay,
You
so
put
that's
4
why.
eggs in it, and then you microwave it for 9 minutes, let it rest for 2, and then cool the eggs down under cold water for 2 minutes, and then you should be ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and show you everything you get in the kit, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works and test it out myself. So first thing you see with the egg pod, you see it comes here. It itself looks like an egg, except with a flat bottom. You have the little latches on the side here to unlock it. Opening up, you see it has a little bit of metal on the inside for both the bottom and the top. You can
That's
see
your
the
water
little
measurement cup
here, the little recessed spots where you put the 4 eggs in. So let's go get some eggs and put them in.
Thanks, Serene.
Okay, putting 4 raw eggs into the egg pod.
Whoa, raw, man. That's dangerous.
Now filling up the cup with water. Now, just to let you know, even though it says to put 50 ml of water in only 1 cup, I've done some reading and it's better to put a little bit of extra water than the water amount that it says. So I would say fill up 2 of these cups full of water.
Yeah, we're going to talk
and pour
about
it
this in a minute.
So here's 1 cup of water, but I would put 2, especially since you're doing 9 minutes of microwaving and that water is going to steam. You want to make sure there's absolutely no water because then the eggs could crack and explode in the microwave. So I've used 2 cups of water instead of 1.
So that's what I was
my
about to point out.
recommendation. Put the lid back
If
on.
you guys have ever cooked an
and
egg in the
snap
microwave, just
together
remember
on the
that you
side
cook
here,
an egg in the
just like
microwave
this,
by its
and
shell
now you're ready to go
without
put it in
water,
your
it's going to
microwave.
explode.
So you go load it in your microwave exactly after you put the water in. You got the 4 eggs in there. You want to set your microwave to 9 minutes. And don't go in the other room. You want to stick around. If you hear any popping, investigate it. But in this case, I let it go all 9 minutes without issue.
As you guys can see, he was worried about what I was worried about.
Minutes, and then I let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes. Now I take it out and be careful. It is still very hot because it's steamed in there. So you want to make sure you take it out by the handles. And then you want to bring it over to the sink. And I'm going to bring this over live rather than cut. So I show you that I'm doing this live. And I'm using real eggs that just came out of this thing. So you bring it over to the sink.
Notice how worried he is? He put it in the sink and everything.
And you can see I have my egg pod in the sink. I haven't opened it up yet.
Learn that lesson as a kid. You know, it's like putting a marshmallow in the microwave. So what happens when you put a marshmallow in the microwave?
It's very hot to the touch, so you're going to want to use some water here to cool it down to where you can pick it up and take it off. So let me do that. And there's my eggs. And again, I'm running cool water on the eggs to make them cold. So I'm going to put this lid back on here. And it says you should shake it up and down about 10 times to crack up the eggshells to make it easier to peel the eggs. So I'm going to do that as well.
Really?
So here I am just shaking it up and down, hearing the eggs bounce up and down in the shells. I'm going to reopen it up here.
I'm intrigued by this product now.
Take this off. And so here you can see all the eggs a little cracked. And these should be fully boiled because it's been 9 minutes with 3 minutes of cooling. So now I'm peeling the hard-boiled egg. Again, the egg still feels a little hot, so I'm running more cold water on it.
Now,
peeling it.
It actually worked very well. I'm surprised.
4 eggs in the microwave.
Cut it open, buddy.
Hard-boiled, 9 minutes plus 2 to 3 minutes of cooling. And there
it's actually fully cooked.
Hard-boiled eggs came out perfectly. So the egg pod definitely does work.
All right, so let's talk about this. Now, I know that you stick an egg in the microwave, it's going to explode because the water inside the shell has nowhere to go, or the liquid. That little container with the steam actually helps it stop from that. But there's a little trick. If you add a little vinegar, it'll actually get those shells off easier. Now, I was actually intrigued that it actually did that without exploding the egg. That is our last product of the day, guys. I guess this stream went by a lot quicker than I thought. You know, about an hour and 10 minutes. I'm actually shocked it went that quick, but we had some short videos today. We did not have my 50-minute long videos to show everybody. So, if you guys are all entered in the giveaway, we'll give away a couple gift cards. If not, then we'll sit here and stare at the screen all day and do nothing. Yeah, the egg cooker is actually pretty cool. I'm actually shocked it worked as well as it did. Yeah, you can do that also. I know that the vinegar trick works and it works well. Hey, thanks, Phil. If not, we'll pop up our giveaway. We'll interact with this. Hopefully, I'm logged in. I am. All right, cool. I'm actually logged in today. If you guys need a couple minutes, there is the link to enter. I did clear all entries before I came on today, so you have to make sure you're entered during the stream. Hey, Bella. All right, cool. Then we'll draw our first winner. We will actually do. Where's that? Oh, first one. Hey, look at that. All right, cool. We're gonna draw our first winner. Busy. Congratulations, Busy. Busy, if you're in here, I will actually email you quite shortly if you're here. They should all be entered. If you entered during this stream, they are in there. So we are waiting for Busy to claim that they're here. Just like usual, you have to be here to claim it. Let's see here. Busy, where are ya? I don't want to have to redraw. They're not here now. They left. They left. Busy, where are you? Come on now. I'm watching the clock. We're gonna have to re-roll, guys. Busy was not here for it, so I'm gonna have to repick. All right, I apologize, Busy. Now we're repicking. Jennifer L. Jennifer L, are you here? Yeah, Busy was busy. Jennifer L. All right, congratulations, Jennifer. I will actually email you. I'm actually saving this. And I will email you and send it to you in a while once I'm off. All right, guys. So we have one more to pick. Who do you think it'll be? We're taking bets. All right, we're re-rolling. Donna B. Donna B, are you in here? Oh, Donna. You know, you got to be here. If you're not watching, you can't win. 60 seconds. Congratulations, Donna. Donna, I will email you once I'm off stream. I will email both of you, and you will both get it. Your cards. Okay, guys, just so you know, it will be coming from my email, not Justin's, but it will say Dragon Blogger at the end. So look for my name at the beginning of the email. The email will start with my name and then go into Dragon Blogger, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to tell you guys the whole email, but just look for it. It may go into spam folder if not. As always, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for making this a fun, interactive little stream. I will not be here tomorrow. We moved tomorrow's stream to Friday. We will be doing PC tech stuff Friday. I am not here tomorrow. But we may have a Saturday stream just to make up for it. Again, guys, I thank you, everybody. Hopefully, you guys have a great day, and we're out of here. Have a good one, guys.